Let's try some of that fancy editing they do, like bring my face up forward really fast like that. I think that would be funny. Yeah, that was cool. And then like brought to you by New Catholic Generation or something, and then go into the video.
So what do you do if you're this big, well-read Catholic who's read all this G.K. Chesterton, all this Scott Hahn, goes to daily mass, prays the rosary constantly, goes to adoration, benediction, all that good stuff, and still sins gravely, mortally, in big, big ways sometimes? What do? You have this tremendous guilt because you know that that same sin committed by somebody else on the street who grew up in the rough parts of town, you're still way worse because of how much you know and how responsible you are for that knowledge of the faith. So you're on the worst end of things. Not to say that ignorance is bliss for that person from the rough parts of town though, because if they had the opportunity to find out the Catholic faith and they did not, I'm sorry, I'm worried for them. So ignorance is a very scary place to be. And at least in the knowledge of the faith, with someone who's in the knowledge of the faith, can have confidence when they go to confession that they are gonna be okay, you know? So with these people who have heavy knowledge of the faith, who have read lots of books, they go to mass all the time, and they sin anyway, I'm like, who can these people pray to when they're in that time of heavy, heavy guilt? And I'm thinking, and then last Sunday, it was the feast of St. Peter and Paul, and I'm like, St. Peter, you can pray to St. Peter because he was with Christ in the Transfiguration, the agony in the garden, the raising of the little child, the little daughter of that one guy, the complicated name, and yet he denied Jesus 3 times when he was going up to die on the cross. At the worst moment you could deny Jesus when he's going up to die for you. So St. Peter, that would be the guy to go to if you're having a really tough time with the guilt you're holding in your heart despite being a very well-read theologian or something. You know, you don't even have to be a well-read theologian, but just you knew these things, you sinned anyway. Well, St. Peter knew God, sinned anyway. So there's your hope, because he now holds the keys of the kingdom and has the Vatican named after him. So have hope, everybody. Trust in the mercy of God. Go to confession, go to the Eucharist, pray to it in adoration, and pray to God in Mass, pray the Rosary. What else can I say that's, encouraging and get people on the right track? La-da-da-da-da. Pray for me too. Have a nice day. God bless.
Some channels may say like and subscribe at the end. I say, for Pete's sake, quit sinning. I'm a #1 fan of laughter in a can.